Hello, hello. How are you all doing today? I had to get me a drink of water. So, hello, and welcome back to Black Pen episode 69. So, we're going to talk about new homes and selling them too soon. So, realtor.com or realtor, however they want to say their name, they put out an article and they said, this was last year, but they said that new homeowners are selling their homes quickly. And I'm like, what? You just put down all of this money and now you're getting ready to sell your house? Wait a minute. What is going on here? And let me see, I don't even know, I probably don't even have the article um, with me. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna just jump on in. I don't have the article with me, but I will link the article below this video. So what do I mean by too soon? So you own the home less than 12 months. That's what I call too soon. That's just too soon. You still in the new home phase, new furniture, new bills, um, still learning the neighborhood, and you're all ready to list it. This isn't about long-term moves. This is about buy, blink, and sell. So why do people sell under a year? So here are some of the big reasons: the shock of real cost, utilities, HOA, maintenance, furniture, commuting. And I'm gonna go one by one, and I'm gonna give my personal opinion of them. Um, sure, because HOA prices can change because they change management companies, and that can drive the cost up. Maintenance, that's where you should come in and do your inspections, and it should still be, that's why you shouldn't wait. Come in and do your inspections within that 11-month time. What is 12, but I like to say 11, so you can have a little wiggle room. Contact the builder to come back out and not contact the builder, contact the inspector to come back out to see if the home is running accordingly. And then if the inspector sees some stuff, you can take that report back to the builder and they can get those things done. Um, Furniture, you all, you really don't have to put on a show for everybody. So what if your house is not furnished from the living room all the way to the back patio? It's okay. Let me tell you a personal story of mine. So when I moved out, you all, I moved out with the clothes that I had in my closet, my bedroom furniture, and that's it. And a lot of the stuff I had to go buy. I had to go buy a new TV. I had to go buy pots and pans, um, like your basic necessities, towels and brooms, and all the stuff that you need for um, the home. And no, my budget didn't allow me to go and do anything extra outside of paying my utility bills, paying my rent, and that was pretty much it. So all I had in my bedroom, well, all I had in my apartment was my bedroom furniture, my clothes, some pots and pans to cook in, some dishes and stuff to eat out of, some towels and stuff. So just like I'm talking about real, real basic. I didn't have a dining room table. I didn't have living room furniture. I didn't have patio furniture. I didn't have like all of this right here. I didn't have all the decor. I didn't have all the home decor. And so you all don't worry about not having furniture from the living room to the back patio. Take the furniture that you have and use that and slowly update each room as the years go on. Don't go out there and make extra bills because you still have to pay your house note and your other bills. So don't go out there and make extra bills. And the commuting one, I understand that one wholeheartedly because most of the new communities, they are out in the boondocks. Now that's like one of the disadvantages about moving into a new construction home is that majority of them are located in the boondocks. And that drive, sometimes it can get to you and sometimes, it does. It just depends on how your day was at work or, just or your mood, because sometimes your mood can change. And, I get it. Some people don't mind driving an hour or two to go to work, and some people do. So I do wholeheartedly understand about the commuting part. Because a lot of people, especially during the pandemic, everybody was working from home. And so, yeah, we didn't have there wasn't a end date in mind. And so a lot of people got out of these houses, out in the suburbs, or out in these country rural areas. And now the jobs say, hey, y'all, come on back. Well, they probably did, take the route, take that route, that long drive for an hour or two going back and forth to work, but after a while, it's just wear and tear on you. So I do completely understand. But yes, most new construction, new communities are located out in the boondocks. Trust me, because I drive them a lot, and they are pretty far. And I'm gonna give you this one, especially the ones that are really, really affordable, the ones that the Americans are supposed to be in. Those are really, really far. Then they have buyer's remorse. Don't feel the home doesn't feel like they thought it would feel, and I don't. Why would you have buyer's remorse on a brand new home? I really don't know why you would have that. I would be happy to have a new home, something I can come home to and know that hey, this is all mine. So, but this is some of the things that people have, and then life turns, life happens, not life flips. Life happens. So, breakup, job change, family emergencies, health issues, um, and then chasing a feeling you thought a new home would fix stress, loneliness, or money problems, and it didn't. A lot of people expected the house to change their life. When it doesn't, they blame the house and try to bail. So yes, I do understand when life happens, you do have to quickly shift, because when I got fired from my job, once they turned around and told me, they called me in the office and all of this, and they was like, yeah, you're fired. You know what I did? I went home. I pulled out some boxes. I didn't even know I still had boxes sitting around. I pulled out boxes and I started packing up all my clothes. Packing up, which I didn't have a lot to pack up, because all I had was just my bedroom furniture and my really, really basic essential needs things. And so I was just packing all of my stuff up. I called my family, let them know that I lost my job. A good friend of mine, she came, I want to say about a day or two later, and we packed up my car, we packed up her car. Um, and in between, before my friend helped me move, I was going to the different stores and stuff, collect them boxes, and yeah, I got on up out of there because I said, there's no way that I can afford this and I no longer have a job. And this was like right before the pandemic, or right when the pandemic was happening. Like, I probably want to say maybe like summertime. So this is like when they mandated the mask and all of that. So right there, like right in there. And, I said, no, I wasn't going to do the rental assistant. I wasn't going to do, and a lot of people did it. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people did it. And then they did offer it to me at my apartment. But I was like, no, I don't want to do that because I know about stuff like that. Those are just more ways for them to make money off of people when they are down. And so I was like, well, okay, just my best bet is just to leave. So yeah, I get it. When life happens, you got to get on up out of there. And then plus, on top of that, I didn't have time to go back and forth with unemployment. If you ever had to go back and forth with unemployment, that takes a long time. And you think the apartment people care about you going back and forth with the unemployment office? They don't care about you going back and forth with the unemployment office. Your rent is due on the first. We expect to have our payment on the first, and I didn't want to go through all of that riffraff, and so I just knew, get up, pack your stuff, and get out of there. I mean, even the manager, she was like, "What you moving for?" And I forgot what excuse that I given her. I think I told her I no longer have a job, and 'cause I just wasn't interested in those programs that they had out to help people to save their place. I knew I had a place to go, and so I just went and did what I needed to do. So I do get it about the life, you know, turning and things like that. So let's talk about the the downside of selling under a year. So selling that fast can hit your pockets hard. You just paid closing costs to buy. Now you'll pay more to sell. You don't have no equity. So that's, yeah, especially if it's a new build. After agents, commission and fees, you might have to bring cash to the table. In less than a year, the house hasn't had a hard time to grow in value to cover what you need plus closing costs. So yeah, so you might end up spending more money than you did before to get the home. So yeah, so you really have to think about that before you put the for sale sign, because yeah, 'cause a lot of people get paid. You might be the last person to get paid, but a lot of people are going to have to get paid. And let's talk about the emotional cost of jumping in and out. So there's also moving is stressful. Trust me, I know it. And let me tell you, some of the grocery stores, they don't hold on to their boxes anymore. I learned that when I was moving. They go ahead and they crash those boxes, smash them, crash them, or whatever they do. As soon as they get through, they don't let them linger around where people can come by and get them, unless you're talking about going to Sam's Club now. Now they have the boxes, but yeah, you leave no choice but to go to Home Depot and pay and get some boxes. And then you want to hope and pray that you get enough boxes to cover your whole entire house. And you never get that, you, mm, you never really get to feel settled. Your home never becomes your safe place, just another project. And if you're feeling like this, you all, please let me give you some tips. If you're feeling like this, you only been in your home less than a year. So slow down and ask, what is exactly wrong? Is it the location? Is it the home itself? Or is it your expectations? Am I running from a real issue, or am I being uncomfortable and adjusting? So it does take a long time to adjust. It's not. I know they say that, oh yeah, just like that, and then there's the 21 thing, and then 21-day thing. Then stuff becomes a habit. No, you all. It takes a minute. It does. It really, really does. If you sell and lose money, what would you do for that next move? And then what about your credit? That can affect your credit. Again, I'm not a lender, so you're gonna have to talk with them on how would that affect your credit. In 6 months, will this still feels like an emergency, or will I be more settled? If you can't clearly explain the real reason you're selling, you might just be reacting. Yes, you will. So if you're in your new home and you're thinking about selling, go and talk to someone. Call your agent and talk to them, or talk to a really good friend. I wouldn't recommend selling a home too. That's just too soon. Less than a year is too soon to sell a home. Number one, you don't have any equity in the house. Number two, you just put down, it feels like $1 million, but you put down X amount of dollars on the home. Then you have to turn around and call the real estate agent out. Then you have to pay two real estate agents. Then you might have to help with the closing costs with the new buyer. So that's just a lot of money. And then on top of that, you probably borrow money from your 401k. So please think about it, reconsider, journal. I really highly, highly recommend journaling out your feelings, because it might not be the home, it might be something else. So just think about it before you think about moving, selling real soon. And then you have to also take an accountability as well. Selling real soon is you're selling in a community where they're still building. So if they're not even finished, oh my goodness, that makes it extra hard to sell your home. So don't let people talk you into selling your home too fast, because you're gonna have a hard time, because you're going up uh, against the builders. And I'm not saying that it won't get sold, but uh, it's gonna be a little challenging to get that sold when they are still building in that area. So yeah, so if you are in that situation, I understand life happens, don't get me wrong. I'm not being selfish, but I understand that life does happen. I understand that, sometimes that drive can get to you. So I understand some of the things that I went over, but yes, you all. So if you know anybody that is in that situation where they ready to fail and they just put all this money down, give them my contact information. Let's have a conversation and see what the real problem is. It's nothing like owning your own stuff versus renting you all. So that's what I have for today. Yes, I'm making these podcasts under 30 minutes because I know, spring break is around the corner and I know you have things you have to do and you don't want to spend a whole hour sitting in front of your phone or your TV. And so I'm just making this my goal to make my podcast under 30 minutes. I just want to get the information out there to you all. So don't forget, I wrote a book on buying a new construction home. That link is below this video, right along with my contact information. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.